Well, it's not just the community that's frustrated here. City of Austin leaders most definitely are too, after the third citywide boil water notice in 4 years started last weekend, lifted on Tuesday. We've got Austin Mayor Steve Adler with us this morning on Good Day Austin. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Casey.
So as I mentioned, you and your council colleagues are hoping to get to the bottom of this. You all are calling for an independent audit of Austin Water. What's going on with that right now?
Well, I think that everybody is pretty much frustrated and angry with the frequency of the water boils that we're seeing. I think that the council and the community need answers. We're going to try and get answers several different ways. We're going to have a special called meeting on Tuesday where the manager will have the opportunity to come before the council and the public and really answer the questions that we all have. I anticipate next week we'll bring in someone to do a third-party independent audit. This is not something that should be happening to us with this frequency, and we need the confidence that it's going to stop.
Yeah, just you being the mayor, is there anything that you have learned on your own so far? I know a lot of people are wondering how this happened. Human error, did a flip get switched, or did someone flip a switch and wasn't supposed to flip a switch or something like that? Any idea what happened?
All the information that I've been getting, I've been making public as soon as I get it. So we know that it was human error, but we don't know what kind of human error. We don't know we don't have a description of that. My hope is we're going to get those kinds of answers on Tuesday.
Yeah. Well, aside from the audit, what else can council do, or what else are you hoping y'all can do to make sure it doesn't happen again?
I don't know the answer to that, and that's why we need the answers to the questions. That's why we need the audit. Each one of these incidents had a different precipitating event, but at the same time, when you have 3 such events in 3 years, confidence has got to suffer, and we've got to have confidence that our water utility is going to work. That's why we go through this process. I was pleased with the response that we had to it. We learned a lot of lessons from a year ago and did better this time. We had new equipment that was out, making sure we got water to people. We had people in the cold water weather that we had as just prior to this incident. We were able to get people off the streets. So we need to learn from what we do so that we do better. And now we have a whole new area that we have to learn better.
Yeah. Let's talk the city's COVID restrictions. Of course, with Omicron surge, we went back to stage 5. Are we going to come back down to stage 4 soon?
Well, certainly the numbers are continuing to drop. They have not yet dropped to the stage 4 level. We've begun to have conversations with the health authority and the health director in the city about as the numbers start coming back down, starting to change what we expect of people in the community. I know they're looking and working on that. But at this point, the numbers are still in the stage 5 area, even though they're coming down. We still have a lot of people in our ICUs and in our hospitals. And just remember that most of those people are people that haven't been vaccinated. That's really the most important thing we could be doing, make sure people are vaccinated and boosted.
Yeah. Well, just to wrap us up here, how are you feeling about the pandemic in general? You mentioned the cases still haven't come down. It seems like we're turning a corner here, though. What do you think about us getting into an endemic?
Well, definitely the numbers are coming down. That's why I'm excited about South by Southwest happening in March and having activities and people gathering. The safety protocols that are set for that event now are the kinds of things that we can do going forward to have big events and to have gatherings during this period of time. So my fingers are crossed. I think everybody's fingers are crossed that this time when the pandemic comes down, we're going to see no more surges. But if you look at history, going back to the pandemic at the turn of last century, there are always scenarios that show yet another mutation, another variant coming forward. And that's why it's so important for everybody to get vaccinated and boosted.
Yeah. Austin Mayor Steve Adler, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Casey, take care.